Let me tell you what makes me feel good. Having my good old friend, Mr. Charles Jones, here with me on the key. Listen. I don't know if y'all know, Charles and I started out together, at least, I don't know if that was your start, but it was my start. Dreamgirls. He played for my Dreamgirls audition. Anybody know that? So we go way back. This brings me to my agenda today. Y'all ready for my agenda? Yes, let's talk about the legacy of now the late, great Quincy Jones, y'all. Wow. And that's what I mean, like, sitting here with my friend Charles, and to think, like, artists like us would not be here today.
That's right.
Without a Quincy Jones. He was everything to us, you know, being in the industry, and for everybody. We don't know a time without him, am I right? He was here 91 years, you know? And in the industry, and I know you could speak to this too, Charles, like, he was like a father, you know, like to us in this industry. He was a great man. That's what I love, when you get to meet the legends and the icons, and they're beautiful human beings as well. He was a great man, and he was a great teacher and a great supporter, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. He was the best.
The way he supported us, encouraged all of us to do what we do, we wouldn't be here without him. Yep. I mean, he's done so many great things. Now, you remember the time when I got to sing for so many things with him? I sang for, I believe, his 75th birthday celebration. Mm-hmm. I got so many things on him. He did The Wiz, y'all. He did, give him a hand. For those who don't know the contribution that he made to music, he was also a Chicagoan like myself, and he used to call me his Chicago baby, y'all. Look at us right there. Oh my goodness. He also, y'all know he did Thriller with Michael Jackson.
Yep, uh-huh.
For the people who don't know the legacy this man has left, he's a producer, he was a composer, a songwriter. Did I say a beautiful human being? A beautiful human being on top of that. A producer of films. It doesn't end. So when we lose greats like that, I don't take it lightly. And again, to be able to work with them. We also opened up the Ramova Theater in our hometown of Chicago. That was the last thing that we got to do together. It was, wow. When I heard of his passing, I was like, what do you do with that? How do you even begin to take something like that in, you know? Because I feel like he's always been there.
Yeah.
You know, and as I said, like in Chicago, I'm from Chicago, obviously, and Chance the Rapper is as well, and Quincy Jones, and we wanted to see more spaces for music in our hometown. So we were able to re-establish this beautiful venue so we could have more musical artists come to our city of Chicago. So it was such an honor to be able to partner with him to bring that to life in Chicago. What you got, Andy?
No, am I crazy, or you were in a movie with him too, right?
Yes, I got to work with him in every capacity, I want to say. I was in the movie Sandy Wexler with him, where he came in and played himself, which was an amazing honor as well. And then, right?
Yep.
And what's the time that you recall, Charles, that when we got to perform with him?
It was a 75th birthday. I'll never forget. We were in New York City, and we got to play and sing "Fly Me to the Moon."
Wow.
And I'll never forget it because when the concert was over, he called the musicians over and sat us down and told us, "Hey, you guys, keep music going and don't forget about teaching the young guys that come up." And when you get a nod from Quincy Jones, that's all you need.
That's all you need. Oh my goodness, he is going to be greatly missed. One of my times, I remember when I got to tribute him, and I got to sing Believe from The Wiz in his honor. And then the last time I got to perform for him was for his 90th birthday, I want to say, which was at the Hollywood Bowl. Yeah, and one of his, well, he got so many hits, baby, we can't keep up to even begin. But let's not forget the icons and the legends who gave their entire lives so we could be entertained. And things that we could add to our artistry, our lives, our traditions, our families. That is the Quincy Jones, that is what he has given us. And so let's just remember him on this day, his legacy. But the most beautiful thing is, one thing's for sure, his art and his music will always, always live on through all of us. So y'all, give him some love. I'm still processing it and taking it in, and it hits close to home, because I can't stand when we lose the greats. So again, I know for most of us it's still very fresh, but he would want us to keep on going and just live our best lives the same way that he did. So Quincy, that's for you from your Chicago baby. You are loved dearly. And you get to fly on to the moon. Y'all, Christina Milian is here today. Y'all ready for a good time? We'll be right back. Our first guest can do it all. She's a singer, a songwriter, an actress, businesswoman, and an executive producer. Y'all give it up for the very talented Christina Milian. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe I'm just now meeting.
I think I just had a little bit of like, you know, when you have starstruck.
Me too, though.
It's like I know I'm coming on here, but then I'm like really physically, and we've probably been in each other's presence, but this is like, this is big. Congratulations.
It's different. It hits different.
You did this so well, so.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Don't we love her? Yes. Now, you've been busy, so you moved to Paris last year? What's that like?
I did, you know, so my husband is French, and we've been together for over 7 or 8 years, and for like the last 3 or 4 years, we were like, you know, commuting back and forth every 6 months. And then, so we decided to commit to it last year because our kids were gonna go to school. Yeah, that's the 2 of us.
Aww.
I love it out there, and so our children, they're 3, 4, and of course Violet is 14. They're all going to school in Paris. And it's like, what better than an opportunity than that? I love it there. It's gorgeous.
Now, I have to ask you, how is your French?
Oh, très, très bien.
Ooh.
Oui, je parle français.
Nice.
Just a little. So I speak some, not that little, but I actually have been working on it for a year. I had like, you know, I had been challenged so many times. I'd be at like restaurants and having dinner with people.
Yeah.
Everyone's speaking French. And then I didn't really care because I love to eat. So I would just like let everybody talk, let everyone talk. I'm just gonna eat away, and I eat everything. And then I finally one day I think I got swindled by a host. He came over and started talking to my husband first in English, and then all of a sudden it turned into French. And this was at like a date night. And the next thing I know, for 2 hours straight, they were just speaking French. By the way, my husband got in trouble for this too. Yeah. But it was a lesson learned because I was in France, and I said, you know what, this is actually a problem for me. It's time to stop making excuses and challenge myself to learn another language. So I'm a Franglish now.
You're on a roll. I can do nothing for you, honey. That's for sure. Now, I heard you met your husband in France. Tell us the story. How did you guys meet?
Ooh, well, it was the summer 2017. Having the time of my life, single, but also just so tired of the dating scene.
Yeah.
But I was praying on it. Let me tell you, when they say prayers are real, the prayer is real. Let me tell you.
Pray?
Yes. I prayed, I made some sacrifices. I just spoke to God and I said, Lord, I'm gonna just like give all my time to my daughter. I said, you be the man in our life and help me find, like when the time comes, I'm not forcing it, allow me the opportunity to see it. And I mean, I was in France dancing away at a restaurant, and this host came over and he's like, he tried to introduce us, and at first we just kept saying no. And I said no, I didn't know what he looked like, nothing. I just knew it was just another pop star, a French pop star. And finally, at one point, I said, I'm having fun with my friends. At one point, I'm just like dancing on the tables. It was a restaurant where you dance on tables. And he happened to pass by as I'm coming down, and I was like, whew, wow. And then the host came over and put us together, and I was like, oh, hold on. Oh,
Really?
oh my gosh, she has crystal blue eyes, and I've
That was, it
never
was like
liked an
love at
accent
first
more than
sight?
anything. It was that, but you know, it was when he left the table, I got his number.
Yes,
So I was like, I'm gonna come
clearly.
back,
Uh-huh.
I'm getting his number. And I looked him up, because I didn't know who he was, and we had the same birthday.
Yeah, the
So
same birthday.
it was our birthday that really brought us together.
Really? So it was meant to be then.
It was meant to be. Yeah, I wanted to find out a little more about myself.
Okay,
from him,
some
so.
of y'all need to go to France and dance on some tables then, huh?
I'm telling my friends, I said, get out of here, girls. It's time to find. I really also said I'm gonna like get out of the box. I realized I had a type, and when I finally stepped out of that type and said, I'm just like open to anything, race, color, anything, you know,
Yeah.
let's try it. And so yeah,
And
he
then-
brought me this Frenchman.
Now you got a whole husband.
Then we got a
You
whole
living in
husband,
France.
kids. I'm living in France.
I
loving
love
it.
that for y'all.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Come
Thank
through.
you.
Soon as you just say whatever, it happens in that moment.
Right? But pray
Pray,
up.
but add the prayer to it. I'm taking notes. I'm listening. And then apparently y'all are a basketball fan because I love basketball. Me and my son and I. So y'all when you took your son, you listen. Well, it better be the Lakers right now.
Okay, I'm Lakers, baby.
So you're Lakers because your husband loves the Lakers, and
My
you just took
husband
your son
loves- Yes, he loves
to their
the
first
Lakers.
basketball game.
Yes, we
What was
took
that like?
Oh, they loved it. They loved it. Well, to my boys, they call it LeBron James show. It's like they got there and they're like LeBron.
Aw.
And so Daddy's definitely talked about LeBron plenty. And then they know Space Jam, and of course he is LeBron James.
Yes.
He is who he is. He's amazing. So we had fun. You know, one of my kids, he just ate Cheetos and watched the game. He just loved all the snacks. He's just like me.
Oh.
And then the other one, he was just happy. He was on his daddy's lap, but halfway through, I think he fell asleep. So
They
it was
fell
cute.
asleep?
Yeah. It was
Maybe
cute.
they'll be little basketball players
I
one
don't
day.
know, something.
So let me find out you can hoop, 'cause, you know I got a little skills.
Oh,
for you.
yeah?
Tell me, what is your daughter Violet into? She's 14.
Oh, Violet, yeah. So Violet's 14 now. Yeah, a lot of you have watched Violet grow up before your eyes.
Oh,
she's so beautiful.
She is gorgeous.
She's a great big sister, and she's into art, like art and fashion. We're still figuring it out. You know, every day I have a little conversation with her, like, hey, what do you like to do? Try to get into different hobbies. She's into shopping, and she's into handbags.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Handbags,
it's nice. Yes, that's the thing, you know. So I'm like, what did TikTok sell you now? I swear, it's always something. But you know, she has to earn those things, and she always says I'm on a budget. She's like, okay, Mom, she's on a budget. I'm like,
So you're
"No, you
teaching
gotta
her about
earn."
budgeting.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, you're a good mother.
Saving,
Yes.
having a budget, earning these things, making certain sacrifices to earn those things. You know, I
Okay.
you know, I came from, especially a period of time in my life where we had absolutely nothing. So made a lot of sacrifices, and I'm living the life that I dreamed to have for my kids.
Yes.
And I just want them to learn, you know, how to be good people, be grounded. But of course, at the same time, like, hello.
Yes.
You know, I also want to spoil them and make sure they have a good life. So.
Right. I understand it. I'm gonna
Gotta
take.
earn it. Doesn't come easy.
It doesn't. I'm taking tips from you from my 15-year-old son because our babies are close in age.
They are.
Okay, when I sing to my kid, he be like, "Mama, stop singing." Do you
No
sing to your
way.
kid?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, he's lucky. But yes, I do the same thing. And my kids, one of them tells me, stop singing.
See?
And then the other one's like, wow, Mom. Yeah, I think I have a video. And they're literally like, one's like, wow, and the other one's, stop singing. But I sing all the time. You know, it's just this thing since I was a child.
Yeah.
Melodies always go through my head. But they're not in my head only. I realize they come out. And I'm singing all day. And so, but I always say, I'm like, do mad people sing? Like, happy people, I feel like it's the music
Yes.
does that for me.
That's
So it's a
your
very
soul
comforting, happy
singing.
thing. So can't stop singing.
Okay,
It's
see,
always
I
there.
like that. I like that. Now, listen, I'm so glad my baby like a cat and a dog. You got a bearded dragon? What's that? For your pets?
That's exactly what it is. It's a lizard. It's a lizard. And I got it for my son. Is that him? Oh,
He's
that's
not
my
with you, is he?
baby. He's my other baby while the kids are away right now.
Really?
He was originally a gift my son chose out. But I'm an animal lover. I love animals.
I love animals too.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have to try this.
Okay.
It's so cute. It is. They're like, okay, so bearded dragons
I'm gonna stick to the cat and the dog.
You know, they're even easier to take care of than a dog.
How so, please?
Well, first off, he just goes everywhere. I take him to the movies. I take him everywhere. I give him a bath.
A bath?
I give him bath showers. He gets the scrub down. He doesn't go anywhere. Like, he just watches me and follows me around. You just feed him some crickets and caterpillars.
Okay, Christine, I don't know about that. I'm gonna stick to the cat and the dog, but more, we'll be right back. The new movie is called Meet Me Next Christmas. Tell us about it.
I'm so excited. So it's coming out. Meet Me Next Christmas on Netflix. My third movie with them. I love them. It's a rom-com Christmas movie, and I'm all about romantic comedies, and I'm also about Christmas movies. There's two things I've really gotten down at this point. My character, Layla, she gets snowed in at the airport at the beginning during the holidays. She has a boyfriend at the time, but she comes across this guy named James who's also snowed in, and they just have this 3 hours of just talking and just vibing, and she introduces him to pentatonics while they're there. She's like, every holiday, this is what I do with my boyfriend. He listens, he loves it. And then, wham, his plane is ready to go. So he's gotta go, and he's like, you know what? What are the chances, this kind of fate, that we actually meet each other at the airport, we connect like this? I got an idea. I know you got a boyfriend right now, but if you're single this time next year, meet me at the pentatonic show. Woo!
Oh!
So, did I tell the whole story?
Don't tell us the whole story. Make them what?
So basically, Layla is on this mission to get these pentatonic tickets because she ends up single.
Ooh.
And then she's trying to get these tickets so that she can meet this guy, hopefully, and see if fate is all, everything, the universe connects.
I
So
love
it's
a
cute.
great Christmas movie. And
Yes.
I love me some pentatonics.
Yes,
that is for
pentatonics are
sure.
great.
Yes, they are.
And they're in the film not only for the music, but they're acting as well, and they are fantastic. I love them in this film. There's just as people, they're acting, I was like, okay, y'all can act.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
They're really
can.
funny.
Very talented. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Okay, so before you go, I thought we'd play a game, Jen's Purse of Questions. You want to play with me? Where's my bag? Let's play a game or two.
Ooh.
It's cute too.
Look at the bag, honey.
I'm keeping this bag, Christina. This is everything. It's a true bag for me. Okay, I got a few questions for you.
Okay.
Let's see. What's the most unromantic thing you've ever done in front of your husband?
Oh, no.
Aha! I got some good questions in my bag.
Okay, unromantic. Oh, my gosh. I refuse to go to the bathroom in front of him, so I'm sorry. Some people are they're okay with doing it, but I always try to avoid it. Gosh, unromantic. But everything is not about romance. He's with me all day, every day, just hair up, crazy looking nuts,
She's too beautiful to look
I can't.
crazy.
No.
Stop it.
They made me up, girl. They made me up. But I guess most unromantic thing, I don't know, it's cleaning, just cleaning up.
Cleaning up?
Diapers, cleaning diapers, that's not very sexy.
Okay, that's okay. Let's see. What did you buy with your first big paycheck?
Ooh, my first one, I bought a house for my family. Yeah, I did. That was a big deal.
That is a nice gift.
That was a goal, yeah. That was definitely the goal. We had, we literally, let me tell you the day I got my paycheck, it was when I got my record deal.
Wow.
And we literally pushed the car to my lawyer's office because it broke down that day.
You said push the car?
We pushed the car, and my mom and I were laughing all the way. We're like, oh, God has got humor.
Yeah.
And we, this is just, but we loved it. We just, knew this was part of the story. So we literally pushed the car with smoke coming out. Somebody helped us push the car so I could sign my deal so I could eventually get my check, and then I got my family.
Look at that.
Yeah.
See, I love that. Oh, this is a good one. What is the craziest thing that's ever happened to you while performing?
Oh, wow. My first time ever performing. The first time? First time ever. I remember it was a high school grad night, and the record label came, and it was the first time they even saw me perform live, and I had been training for a second just to do the show. And the second I came out there, my microphone didn't work, and so I was hoping it would work while I'm singing. I'm being professional.
Yes,
we just keep
I
going.
understand that.
And
The show
eventually the
must
guy
go on.
comes, he switches out the microphone, and I keep dancing, and the song's almost halfway through. And I do this twirl, and the microphone flies in the air, lands
That
on
is
the
the
floor.
worst, dropping the mic.
Oh, man. And especially your first time that they're seeing you perform.
Yes.
So but the thing with me, I don't get upset. Instead, I end up just laughing.
Yeah.
So after the show, I think I laughed so hard for 2 hours. They probably thought I was crazy. I'm like the Joker.
called drop the mic, baby. That's what that's
Drop
called.
the mic,
Okay.
literally.
Yeah. What's something you can't say no to?
Food. I love food.
You really love food.
Food. Chips, crab, pork chops.
You eat, huh?
I love to eat. You have no idea.
What's your favorite food?
Well, I'm Cuban, so anything that has like rice, any kind of like steak and picadillo and plantains, platanitos. I like rich, hearty, flavorful stuff, so it's gotta have some sazon to it, some seasoning, you know? I need flavor.
Well, I'm gonna have to stop by your house next Christmas,
Yeah,
but thank
yeah.
you for coming to see us today. Will you come back again? Meet Me Next Christmas premieres on Netflix tomorrow. We'll be right back. This purse is cool. My next guest took her duties as a flower girl to the next level. Take a look. From San Diego, California, please welcome now your Scarlet Elegado. Come on out. Hi. Oh my goodness. It is so nice to meet you. All this love for you, young lady. Oh my goodness. First of all, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
I love, your outfit is everything. Let me
Thank
say, isn't
you.
her outfit amazing? Scarlet, so tell me, how did you get those flips off at the wedding?
I was a flower girl at my auntie's wedding. I was scared. I was like, the music started unexpectedly. I didn't think it was gonna start so early, but I just had to play along.
So that was just like spirit of the moment.
Yes.
You went for it, so you didn't rehearse it at all, huh?
No.
Wow. You're a trained dancer?
Yes.
How long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing since I was 2 years old, doing more ballet and technique classes, and then when I was 5 years old, I started competition dance, and it was crazy because I had to do so much makeup at a very young age.
I love that. What's your favorite style of dance?
My favorite style of dance is jazz and lyrical, and let me hear you out. You might think that jazz and lyrical is the same thing. Really, it's not. It's the total opposite. It's really the opposite.
You know
dance.
your stuff.
Yeah. Jazz is like facials. You're swaying your hips, more sharp moves, not really soft. Here's an example of some faces.
Give it, yes. You're such a professional.
And lyrical is more like telling a story. The reason why it's called lyrical is because lyrics. You use those lyrics to explain that story, and it's more soft. Sometimes there could be like hard hits, like, and sometimes there can be soft, like, and like it's more breathtaking.
Wow, thank you for teaching us that. I think you're a great teacher too.
Thank you.
Do you want to be a professional dancer when you grow up?
Yes, because I still want to keep dance part of me. It's like practically my whole life. But since also it's running in the family business, I want to be a real estate lawyer.
Oh, that's amazing. You're very, very smart. It looked like you know a thing or two about fashion too, because I see your outfit. Tell me about your style, your fashion style.
My style is very girly pop. And I love black. I love black.
Is that one of your favorite colors?
Yes.
Yeah?
It's my first.
Oh, it's the
color.
first. It's
Yes.
mine too.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't tell me that black doesn't go with everything. That's why I choose it. That's why I choose it. I love black with popping colors, like neon, pink, whatever you can call it.
Because they help other colors pop.
Yes.
So the black is the base, and then you can add to it like
Shoot,
a canvas.
Yes. By the way, I love your nails.
Am I doing okay, girl?
It's amazing.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Now, you know, Scarlet, I cannot have you here without asking you to dance for us. Will you show us some of your good dance moves?
Yes, of course.
Y'all ready for this? I have a whole stage over here for you. Will you show us? This is going to be awesome. Take it away, Scarlet. Oh my God. I got my dancing shoes on. amazing.
Thank you.
Okay. I was watching you. I put my little dancing shoes on, thinking I'm gonna come over here and do something. I know I can't get that back bend, but can you teach me your cutesy walk?
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, come over here.
Uh-oh, let me
Scoot
see what I
back.
can do. I don't know.
So you always gotta stay on your ball of the foot.
Okay,
That's the golden rule.
yes.
And you're just gonna keep like sway your hips, you know?
I need to sway my hips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cutesy sassy, that's what I call it.
Sassy.
Yes.
I like that word.
Lots of facials. You can do like little spin, ha! Little spin. Yeah.
Okay.
Stay on the ball, sway your hips.
Okay.
Facials. Facials.
Facials. All right. I'm following you, Scarlet. I get a count?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready, coach.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4. Spin, ha! Spin.
Oh, wait. Wait, Scarlet, I gotta get this. I'm trying. Thank you for joining. You gotta teach me, Scarlet. I'll learn one day. Thank you so much. This is amazing. Okay, so 1, 2.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Our next guests have a story that is truly amazing. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
And hi, I'm Travis.
When Travis's sister Jill passed away, she saved my life with organ donation. I was born with a condition called cartilaginous syndrome, which means that there are no cilia in my body, or the cilia I do have doesn't work. So after 30 years of damage done to my lungs from pneumonias, I went to the doctor and found out that my lung function was at 30%. That's when you're being evaluated for a lung transplant. I waited for 4 months on the transplant list, and the doctor came in and she said, "To be honest with you, I think you're gonna die on the transplant list." I began to cry, and so did my father, because I didn't realize that I was that close to death. And then 7 days later, I got a call. "Jennifer, we have lungs for you." But I knew this was a bittersweet moment, because someone on the other end had to pass away in order for me to live.
My sister Jill, she was an amazing person. She was an amazing mother, amazing friend. She had passed away with a brain aneurysm. Thankfully, she was an organ donor and was able to save several lives.
So I had my surgery, and I came out 9.5 hours later. They took that tube out, and that first breath was something that I could never describe.
We received a letter from Jennifer and her family, and we instantly wanted to reach out with her. So I kind of tracked her down on Facebook.
And then our friendship just developed very quickly. Fast forward, just a few weeks ago, we got married. And although it took me 40 years to find him, if it wasn't for Jill checking that box and becoming an organ donor and saving my life, I would not have had the gift of life, and most importantly, the gift of love.
From West Virginia, please welcome Travis and Jennifer Ellis. Congratulations on your marriage, first of all.
Thank you.
This is such a beautiful story, amazing outcome. Oh my goodness. Wow, did you believe you would find each other? Like the outcome of it all when this all started? Where
No.
did the sparks come from?
I believe they kind of came right away, just, not even really realizing it. And it's hard to even pinpoint one exact moment.
And for you, Jennifer?
It's a little different for me. We went to a camping trip together with his whole family, and he was partnered together with games. We played games together, and I was flirting, of course, because I thought he was darling. He walked me back to my cabin every night. At that point, I think I realized that this guy is a gentleman and somebody I really wanted to get to know. I didn't know if it was possible, but obviously, dreams do come true.
They do come true, and so does miracles.
Yes.
It's a blessing to have you here. I'm so sorry for your loss of your sister Jill, but
Thank
she left you with an incredible gift for both of you guys, What does it mean to you guys? To me, it seems like it has a double meaning because, she was willing to give up her organs for someone else to have a life, so it means it's beautifulness within your family.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, to bless someone else, So what does that mean to both of you?
It means kind of, just everything. As far as her being an organ donor, to see, how much it affects our family's life for her to be a donor, and then on the flip side of it, to see how much it affects, to be the recipient. it just means a lot, especially to see, you know, how healthy and everything that she is now. Just everything.
Yes. Yes.
An organ donation for me, obviously, is very special because, I wouldn't be here today if someone had not decided to become an organ donor. And I don't think people realize that when you become an organ donor, what all you can do for someone. They allowed me to have memories that I wouldn't have been able to have. I got to be by my grandmother's bedside when she passed away.
Aww.
I was able to see my sister, who had 7 miscarriages, finally give a miracle birth to my niece.
Oh, there's many blessings in there, right?
Yes. And then I got to find the gift of love.
That is so beautiful. To think, your family, your sister blessed so many. And Jennifer, I mean, I can imagine how scary it was to need a transplant and to have to wait that long. What was that process like for you?
I was very nervous and anxious the whole time, but I'm a Christian. I just, to pray for a transplant, I knew that meant I had to pray for someone else to pass away, and I couldn't do that. So I just knew it had to be God's will, and I just every day had to trust in that.
That's why you're so blessed already. And when you took that first breath after you had your lung transplant, what was that like?
That's something I'll never forget. I was born with lungs already damaged because I aspirated into my lungs. So I don't feel that I can ever remember a time where I was able to take that deep breath and it go all the way to the bottom of my lungs. So when they took that tube out and I took that deep breath, I can just remember breathing in and letting it out, just going, thank you. It was just unreal.
Thank you, first of all, both of you, for sharing your story. We want to hear more. Can you stick around for a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll be right back. We're back with Jennifer and Travis Ellis. Okay, so Jill's organ donation brought you guys together, but that made your family become close, and you got really close to the family?
I did. When we first met, it was an instant connection for everyone, I do believe, but especially for his sister, Nicole. She actually called me and asked me to be a bridesmaid in her wedding and the guest of honor. So, I mean, to be that close to someone, to include me in their family, something so big, it was just an honor. It was I was actually in the hospital 3 days before, and they weren't going to let me out, and I had to tell the whole team, and they were like, you know what, this is kind of special. We'll get you there. So we drove 12 and a half hours to Wisconsin and was in this wedding, and it was a beautiful time.
That is amazing. Oh my goodness, well, it sounds really special too. So I think Nicole should join us. Come out here, Nicole. Yeah, there's Nicole. And congratulations to you, Nicole. Listen, this is a family affair. Oh, I love the closeness. Hi, Nicole. Hello. Listen, let me get out here. This is a whole family reunion. Have a seat. Listen. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for being here, Nicole. How surprised are you guys?
I'm shocked.
Hi. And
I love seeing
congratulations.
her. I only get to see her like 3 times a year, so.
I love it. There's the familyness within it. What does this mean to you to have Jennifer be a part of the family, Nicole?
I am incredibly grateful for Jennifer to be part of our family. I'm so happy that these two found love and happiness together. Even though the circumstances that brought us here are tragic, I'm incredibly thankful that we came together.
That is beautiful. And lastly, I want to ask you, what do you think Jill would say about all the beauty that came from her loss?
I know that Jill wanted all the best for Travis. I think that she would be overly thrilled that Travis actually found somebody, regardless of what circumstances those were that brought them together.
Even in her death, she helped do that. That is a beautiful thing, and you are a beautiful family, guys, and we want to see you guys continue the celebration. So we would like to send you out to dinner tonight so you can have a good time, okay? Thank y'all so much for being here, and come back again to see us, okay? All right, go to our website to find out how you can become an organ donor. We'll be right back.